Hi, this is Ron McTube. Today on Call of the Wild, the Angler, it's South Africa's release day. That's it. South Africa, the new reserve, is out today. And it's out on PC and consoles. And we'll be talking about the brand new update that comes out today. And we'll be doing a bit of fishing for one of the main fishes you want to be fishing for at South Africa, the African sharp-tooth catfish. This is a hot spot, so make sure you try it out because it's amazing. Right, let's get on to the update and the patch notes, what's included. So South Africa, your next fishing haven, available now on PC and console. This stunning new reserve has everything an angler could wish for, including 30 new fish species to find and catch. Let's go on to the features. South Africa's beautiful waterways are home to 16 unique species, including 13 all new discoveries like the African sharp-tooth catfish, which we're fishing for right now, the African mottled eel, and the spotted bass. Go catch these new species, adjust your technique based on their habits and characteristics, and feel the thrill of the fight as your skills are put to the test, and these are quite challenging. Master new missions at the fishing hubs. Complete missions and hone your skills at the newly introduced fishing hubs. Exclusive to South Africa, fishing hubs present a new way to improve your fishing techniques. Visit each hub, tackle their individual missions, and earn exclusive rewards inspired by the reserve itself. Invite a friend who owns the base game to join you for free. Fishing is more fun with friends. When you purchase South Africa, not only can you invite a friend who owns the base game to join you for free, but his offer also extends to other reserves too. Discover South Africa. Experience the breathtaking natural beauty of South Africa as you discover stunning landmarks, explore the prehistoric dino park, or navigate through mighty canyons and vast savannas, all while discovering picturesque fishing spots, peaceful vistas, and learning more about South Africa. Now on to the free update 1.6.1. These are the features and quality of life improvements. We're going to go through them all right now. Now there's been big changes, upgrades to the float behaviour. Goodbye stationary floats. Floats and lures are going with the flow now, literally. Dev team notes on this. The currents in our rivers and lakes play an even bigger role in fishing now, from the movement of your floats and lures to casting location choice. You'll need to keep an eye on the water, so get ready to embrace the flow, which is really nice to see the float flowing with the water, especially on things like running water and still water and stuff. It does make a big difference to how you play now. Customization UI overhaul. Say farewell to boring text lists. Welcome to the whole new way to check out your gear. We're bringing in a more visual, icon-based customization menu for you to browse better. The dev team notes on this, our ever-growing collection of avatar cosmetics needed a new home. And that's exactly what this new tile-based menu is. Now, all your goodies are displayed in full view, making switching styles and easier as a click without the endless scrolling, which is good. Oh, we got a bite. We've got a bite. Here we go. I can't wait to see how big this is. We're in a big sort of reservoir and it's very, very deep, as you can see. We'll go over on my tackle setup in a minute and location. Don't worry, we'll show you all that in a minute. But I'll just try and get him in first and then we'll carry on with the patch notes. So, 4x4 storage upgrade. This is massive. From now on, your road vehicles double as your travelling inventory. No more detours to the shop. Switch up your gear right from your 4x4. So this is really big. It saves you going back and forth from the shop just because you've got a hook or something like that. So that's going to be really good, and most people travel around in the vehicles anyway. The dev team notes on this: we've heard your feedback and understand that back and forth trips to the shop were quite a hassle. So now, whether you want to access storage or swap reserves, just head to your trusty 4x4. And not only that, you can now fast travel to your 4x4. Navigating the reserves has just become a breeze. With this update, you can fast travel right to your spawn 4x4 within a reserve at your whim. Dev team notes on this: have you wandered off too far from your car in pursuit of a collectible or nice view, but don't fancy a walk back? Just select your 4x4 from the map and whoosh, problem solved. Now, I was doing missions yesterday, objectives, and sometimes you go right up a mountain and then you're like, my car's bloody 2,000 meters away, you know what I mean? I can't be bothered. So now you can just fast travel straight back to it. That is a big time saver, especially when you're doing missions and things like that. So that is a massive upgrade to Call of Wild the Angler. I'm very happy they've done that. Content Browser Edition. Now, straight from the main menu, you can effortlessly browse through the game's selection of downloadable content. The dev team notes on this: as we keep adding more exciting content to the game, we want to ensure that discovering and accessing it is as simple as can be. So enjoy browsing. Right, on to the patch notes 1.6.1. Gameplay. We fixed an issue with the bail arm would automatically close during the usage of a lure or jig head spinning rig, blocking the player's bait from sinking. Fish will no longer spin erratically on the line when reaching the secure catch stage. We've addressed an issue with incorrectly placed boats when docking at specific jetties in Norway. Visual. Swapping between a spinner rod and a float rod will no longer cause the rods to clip through the player's hands. We fixed an issue where boats could sometimes be found floating above terrain on the Spain Reserve. The peak of waves caused by small waterfalls are now correctly moving on the water's surface. UI. Players can now mouse click through the intro video to skip instead of pressing enter. I like that one especially. Audio. We fixed an issue where the audio from a remote player's boat continues from the local player even after the remote player has exited their boat or left the reserve. There are a lot of good changes there, and there we go. A silver African sharp-tooth catfish. Now wait till you see this in the sun. The devs have done an amazing job. Look at the barbels on it. It's a stunning fish, and these are going to be one of the most sought after fish at South Africa. So what do you think of the African sharp-tooth catfish? Let me know in the comments. What's going to be your number one species you're going to go after? Let me know in the comments. What are you going for first at South Africa? Are you going to unlock the map? You're going to do missions? You're going to go straight after certain fish like this beautiful beast? Look at the barbels on it. The attention to detail is second to none. That's amazing. The devs have nailed them. We've just gone over the patch notes. Let's go on to dive into Discord. So basically, if you're not a member already, chat and make friends, participate in weekly competitions, discover helpful resources and celebrate your most impressive catches with us, the community. Just remember, when you join the official Call of Wild the Angler Discord, to read the fact and pick your roles as soon as you join. You'll find out lots of content you need to know about first normally there. You'll get people giving you tips, help. It's a really helpful place, a lot of fun as well. And make sure you join Call of Wild the Angler official Discord. We had a great laugh on there yesterday. Now, if you're wondering where to catch these African sharp-tooth catfish, this is where we are, bottom of the map, big reservoir. At that blue icon you can get a boat and you go right down the middle of the reservoir to this really deep patch where I'm fishing now. And as you can see, it's over 300 feet deep, and you can't mistake where to be because there's a big like dam wall where you cast towards. Now let's go with my tackle, what we're using for them. Now this is a rod I'm using, this is the reel, this is the line, leisure, the hook, and we're using liver as bait. Now the hook, right, I think you can go all the way up to like 3.0 and that'll get you like diamonds probably, but if you go at 1.0 you're going to get a lot of action, and as you step it up like 2.0, 3.0, it's obviously going to be less busy but you'll get bigger fish. So 2.0 might be like the sweet spot, but this location is full of them, so make sure you give it a go for the African sharp-tooth catfish. Now each week Jackson Beard does a live stream for Call of Wild the Angler, so if you want to know about anything new, check that out. It's called the Tackle Box. Join us today, Tuesday, March the 26th at 5 PM CET or 12 PM EDT for the Tackle Box live stream with special guests from Stockholm and Liverpool. That's where the developers are from. You'll be able to catch the stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Now that's every week, and just keep an eye on that. We look forward to seeing you in South Africa's new reserve. So what do you think of what you've seen up to yet of content? Like I say, let me know in the comments what you're going to do first. You're going straight out for certain species? Are you just going to roam around and fish just and catch what you catch? or like I say, are you targeting certain things, or you're going to do missions and lock those? Like I say, let me know in the comments what you're going to do first at South Africa for Colorado, the Angler. I must say, this is becoming my new favourite reserve. It's not just because it's new, it is fun. I like the species, like the mottled eel. You've got the African tigerfish. I did a guide on those yesterday. Check that out, I think you've already seen it, with hotspots. We've got the African sharptooth catfish. Like I say, this is one of my favourites as well. So I've got 3 or 4 like on my favourite fish in Colorado the Angler, just in this reserve as well. Got a lot of Kerpers as well. You find them right at the start as well. There's loads of different ones of those. So there's quite a lot of variation to the species at South Africa. And fishing styles, you can lure fish, you can bottom fish, you can float fish. So there's no one particular style that sort of dominates South Africa, and you can mix it up and have a lot of fun while doing it. And you've got all the missions as well, so with a new hub system. So there's a lot to do at South Africa, and I think it's going to be very popular indeed amongst the community. Oh, we've got a bite. I'm hoping this one's bigger than the last one. It'd be nice to end on a massive whopper, wouldn't it? Because it's so deep, you just have to keep plugging away. And I think this may help with the really big African sharptooth catfish. They may be monsters, but because they're so deep down, you've got a lot of line out to play them. So this may help with the really big fish. So I was wondering at first, if they're absolutely massive, as big as some legendaries or bigger, that it might be hard to get them in on the tackle we've got. But because so much line's out and they're so deep, that may be a factor, which we'll learn about as we fish for them. But yeah, this hotspot, I found it the other day because I was fishing on the bank. And there's a challenge over there basically, and I was fishing at night. I did it in my first video, and was not having much luck. I was getting a lot of African mottled eel. They are in this area as well. I was getting quite a few of those, but the African sharptooth catfish was not playing ball. We had one in there, which was my aim to catch one, but they wasn't playing ball. And this is in the daytime, so I thought it'd be more night time, but no, you can catch them in the day quite easy at this location. Like I say, leisure. The hook size, I'd go for 1.0 to 2.0, up to 3.0, and use liver. And at this location, you'll get quite a few bites, as you can see. So I've been over the patch notes for 1.6.1. What was your favourite thing out of them? I think fast travelling to 4x4s is massive, and also getting your tackle from them. That's going to save so much time, and it will make gameplay a lot easier, a lot more fun to do. Especially, like I say, yesterday I was doing some of the camera missions. We've got to take some pictures, and like I say, sometimes on top of mountains and things, and you leave your car a certain way because you get stuck by the rock or it's hard to get up there. So you run up there, and you're like, oh, I've got to go all the way back to my car, and now you can just fast travel straight to it. It's such an amazing, it seems easy change, but it is a big change. And like I said, that's one of my favourites especially. The one with the floats as well, moving in the water, which is very realistic. It would be nice to see things like trotting in rivers coming into play more now. I was fishing for Andalusian barbel yesterday. Look at that beauty. Look at him. What an absolute beaut. Let's just get him in the sunlight. This is what I'm on about. Look how well they've made these African sharptooth catfish. That is a stunner. Wait to get a diamond one of these. That's going to be a hell of a fight, and they look amazing. We need a trophy lodge, devs. We need an aquarium-based trophy lodge. Would you like that? Let me know in the comments. I would love it, and see some of these beautiful creatures swimming about. But what a look at the barbels on that. They're like 2 foot long. And that's how they find their food. Those just go out sort of in the bottom, in the silt, and just checking through rocks and things, and when it finds something, wallop. it's down that big lug hole it's got. But what an amazing fish. Couldn't have ended the video better really. But let me know your thoughts on South Africa for Colorado the Angler, out today on PC and consoles. Just let me know in the comments what you think about it once you've tried it, what you've seen from the content I've just made as well. I'm going to get back to fishing. So I'm Ron 2. We've been showing you South Africa on release day, going with patch notes for 1.61. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to YouTube channels, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.